So I tried two new INCARNON weapons today. The first one is the INCARNON Okina Prime, and you can check out the video about how awesome it is right now. The next one is the Sicarus Prime with the INCARNON Genesis adapter. I'll be honest that this is not made for all Warframe players, especially for those of you who like fast-paced action, nuking rooms, and just obliterating everything that you see with one big boom. This is more towards players who enjoy the chill gameplay of popping heads with pinpoint accuracy. I'm really not good at my aim, to be honest, but let me tell you how good the new INCARNON Sicarus Prime is. But before we continue, I would just like to discuss something really important. It seems like the INCARNON adapter of Sicarus is bugged currently. No matter what perk you choose, as long as you evolve the weapon, you will see 5-digit damage numbers hitting enemies. And mind you, this is with no mods, and probably we might get it fixed soon, so don't expect that the millions of damage you see in the screen will still be there after the hotfix. However, the gun is still good in my opinion, and I think with the right fix, the INCARNON Sicarus Prime is fun to use, especially for those players who like headshot gameplay. So, the INCARNON form of the weapon is really simple, and once you evolved it, the bullets that you shoot will gain the ability to ricochet to other targets within the area. The effect can hit body parts and even heads of enemies that are near the target, which leads us to the second evolution of the INCARNON weapon called the King's Gambit. I also tried the Feigned Retreat, but it seems like it's not giving the right buffs also. Eventually, this might also get fixed soon, but I think King's Gambit will still be the most interesting perk here. This perk removes all critical hit from body parts of enemies, but it increases the critical hit chance on headshots. The bonus seems to be multiplicative, and with buffs coming from Warframes, or critical hit chance Riven, or even getting the critical chance bonus from its evolution, you can push your damage to red crit numbers. In addition, the critical hit bonus doesn't work only on the direct hit, but also on the ricochet shots, although the INCARNON form removes all critical hit to body shots, but the bullet also has the chance to ricochet on another enemy's head, which does insane damage right now. But like I have said, don't be misled by the huge damage, as digital extremes might nerf the pistol really hard tomorrow. The INCARNON Sicarus Prime is broken with a suppressed synergy right now, paired with the secondary Deadhead that grants additional headshot damage, and Ivar's Prowl that also grants additional headshot damage. You'll be popping heads with this synergy, but I think it's better to be conservative and step away from optimizing your build for INCARNON Sicarus Prime right now, as we don't know yet how big will the damage get hit. Once digital extremes fix the huge damage boost after equipping the INCARNON form, honestly, I think that they should keep it. Instead of nerfing the weapon, I think it's better that they just give the weapon this bonus damage or just lower it a bit. Aside from the ricochet mechanic, they could just simply add the phrases that it gains additional bonus damage after evolving. I say this because the INCARNON form of Sicarus right now makes the weapon better, and while the damage buff is not intended, I think they should just make it as a feature since it's not as big as breaking the damage injures and reaching -2 billion damage. The damage buff is good for the weapon, and it makes it fun and rewarding to use. Also, it's good to reward those players who don't settle for the meta and more into accurate weapons. There are many weapons that deal massive damage right now, easily reaching millions and billions of damage, so why not make an accurate weapon better with millions of damage for a change? But then again, I am just sharing my 2 cents on this. I don't know how digital extremes will fix this, but I'm hoping that this is one of those things that they turn a bug into a feature. Fingers crossed and hoping for the best.